Hey guys, so today I'll be talking about the top 5 utility ATVs of 2017, so stay tuned. So as for number 5 on the list, we have the Kawasaki Brute Force 750. The 750 Brute Force segment derived back in 2005, and this ATV didn't receive much attention back then because of its odd styling cues and unique stance. I mean, in my opinion, it looks like the Buick Rendezvous of quads, and I just don't know how Kawasaki found this quad appealing. But anyways, this quad at least received a remodel and became modernized as of 2012, and Kawasaki has stuck with this styling cue ever since 2012. And to this day, it's still ugly, but on the bright side, it comprises of a 749cc V-twin engine that outputs approximately 52 horsepower, hence making it the third most powerful in its class. Of course, that's besides some of the Can-Ams and Polaris quads. This ATV may be powerful, but there's just too many cons over pros to make this thing rank higher than it is. This is that it's just not a whole lot reliable compared to its competitors, and that it doesn't offer anything unique that gives people a reason to buy this instead of a Yamaha Grizzly, for example. So, in all, the only reason why someone would really buy this quad is because they're a Kawasaki diehard fan. As for number 4 on the list, we have the Can-Am Outlander 1000. Yes, I know what you're thinking, why is Can-Am not ranked number 1? I know a lot of you are going to hate me for this, but don't worry, I have justification. The Can-Am Outlander 1000 was released in 2012 and immediately became a huge success. They were one of the first sought-after ATV brands to release a 1000cc ATV. This brought a huge curve in the ATV industry, proving that Can-Am can rule the ATV market, and well, they pretty much did. The Can-Am 1000 comprises of a 1000cc V-twin engine outputting a class-leading 89 horsepower. Yes, 89 horsepower. Apparently this ATV is capable of accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a whopping 6 seconds. In addition, this ATV has a lot more bells and whistles than your average ATV. All that info will be in the link in the description. Anyways, we all know how awesome this ATV is. However, there's one major setback. That is that this ATV is the least reliable in its category. These ATVs always have issues and you can't really depend on it too much, and that's why I ranked it number 4. The reason why you'd really buy this ATV is because you want to show off and you want to be the king of the mud. As for the number 3 quad on this list, we have the Honda Rancher 420. Yes, the Rancher 420 lineup has been going strong ever since 2007, and it's always been Honda's best-selling quad. The Rancher offers 6 consecutive models, each suiting the needs of just about every ATV rider. Another good thing about it is you can get every feature you'd find on a larger displacement quad on these little Hondas. But out of everything, what makes this quad so appealing is its durability, its reliability, and all of its capabilities in such a small package. Whew. Okay, now we should stop sugarcoating this quad. What are the setbacks? The setbacks are that it's just not that powerful compared to the other quads on the market, and the Ranchers are kind of boring, you gotta admit. I mean, they need to spice them up a bit and design them to be more aggressive, kind of like the Kodiak 450 from Yamaha, if you get what I mean. But other than that, Honda's hit the jackpot pretty much. So overall, the Honda Rancher is the quad you'd most likely buy if you wanted a smaller, compact quad. Okay, so for number 2 on this list, we have the Yamaha Grizzly 700. The Yamaha Grizzly 700 made its debut in 2007, replacing the already successful Grizzly 660. The Grizzly 700 brought a completely new design from the Grizzly 660, which was manufactured from 2002 until 2006. The Grizzly 700 comprises of a 708cc liquid-cooled engine capable of outputting 48 horsepower. The Grizzly ranks number 2 in the ATV list because it by far overweighs pros and cons in my opinion. To start off with the pros of this ATV, Yamaha has put a lot of effort and labor into effectively designing this quad. I mean, the plastics on this quad were designed so that the branches will not get caught on them, and the headlights are recessed way back in the frame to avoid damage to them. I'd say that's pretty impressive. I could go on and on about how great this quad is, but all the info is on Google. But one thing I will say is that this quad by far has the best transmission out of all of the other quads I've seen. It is powered by a smooth CVT transmission capable of accurately downshifting and this highly assists you when you're descending downhill. Okay, now for the cons. Well, there's only two things I can nitpick from this quad that are of concern, and one is that the storage is fairly sparse on this quad, and the other is that this quad isn't as reliable as a Honda. But overall, this quad is the best larger displacement ATV you can buy. Can you guys guess what the #1 quad of 2017 is? Well, it's the Honda Rubicon. I know what some of you are thinking, oh gosh, it's another Honda. Well, this is an exceptionally damn good Honda, I'll tell you. The Honda Rubicon is perhaps the oldest of its kind, dating back to the early 2000s. The Honda Rubicons weren't highly sought after until their redesign in 2015 when they completely redeemed themselves. The Rubicon comprises of a 475cc liquid-cooled engine that allows the Rubicon to get up and go like that of a 700cc quad. In addition, this ATV allows a rider to ride in whatever mood they're in with the ease of switching between auto mode and EPS shift mode, which gives you full control of the quad, almost like that of a manual car. In addition, this ATV has some of the best styling cues I've seen on a quad. The only thing is I found it extremely difficult to pick out a flaw in this quad because this quad has literally issues next to nothing. However, I was able to pick out one minor flaw, and this being that the storage compartments aren't too useful. So, overall, this quad stands out on the podium as the #1 quad of 2017 because it's an all-around quad, and who doesn't want everything in one package?